Hey everybody, it's Rob, and today I don't really know what I have for you all, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that it's something for the Vectrex. Actually, like I'm 99% sure that it is. And I'm also equally sure that it's something relating to Death Chase slash Knox. Other than that, I don't know what I'm opening. What happened was, well, I should probably begin by saying if you're looking for the unboxing of these actual games, check the description below and this should have a link directly to the unboxing part of this video. But I like to give a lot of backstory, and this is how I got to this point. So I got a Vectrex earlier this year, and I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was just how I thought it would be. I've always wanted one since the 1980s when I first saw it at Smitty's in Phoenix, Arizona. But I just never got an opportunity to own it. So when I got one this year, I was pretty excited about it, and I found this Facebook group called Vectrex Fans Unite. And it's actually a really cool group. The folks are very helpful, unlike some other Facebook retro gaming groups I'm part of, which I won't mention by name, but there are some pretty horrible ones where I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, the Vectrex Fans Unite group, they're actually a pretty good group of guys, and it could be just because they're older, I'm not sure. But in any case, I belong to that group, and they've been very helpful, and I mostly just observe, and I always hear them talk about all these homebrew games, and everybody's talking about homebrew game this and homebrew game that, and I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm coming into this, I'm a newbie, even though this thing came out 24 years ago, 34 years ago actually, but I'm kind of coming into the scene pretty new this year. So a lot of the stuff they're talking about, a lot of these homebrew games they're talking about, I don't know anything about them. I did get Sean Kelly's multi-cart earlier this year too, and that was really cool. He offered it at a really reasonable price of $50. Most of the multi-carts I'd seen prior to that were ridiculous, 150, 200 bucks. So Sean Kelly got another batch of them going and was selling for 50 bucks. So I have played some homebrew games because it's on that multi-cart. But yeah, I just keep noticing that on eBay, the homebrew games for the Vectrex are crazy expensive. Especially like if they're complete with overlay and all that stuff, they're just ridiculously expensive. So I've never had the, well, I shouldn't say, well, it's true to say I've never had the opportunity, but I'm pretty new to the scene. So let me rephrase and say this was the first opportunity for me to buy a homebrew game as it was being released, or as soon as it was released. So what I saw was in the Vectrex Fans Unite group, somebody, a Chris Binary Star. I don't know if, I really doubt that's his real last name. If it is, that's awesome that your last name is Binary Star, but I'm pretty sure it's either his company's name or something. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this guy posts that his game is available for sale, and I see all these people jumping on it, and I'm like, okay, I need to jump on this. I don't know what I'm buying, but I got to get in on this, because if I don't, they'll run out, and then I'll be on the outside looking in again and not knowing, anything about the game. I said, screw it. Everybody's buying these. I'm just going to go to their website. And it was kind of this funky thing. And, it's in British pounds. So I have no idea what I'm actually paying for this stuff. It turned out to be like about 100 and some bucks. I'm pretty sure that I bought the highest package that they had available. And I jumped on it so quickly and forgot about it. It's been like, I don't know, 4 or 6 weeks since I purchased it, but I kind of forgot about it, and then it showed up in the mail, and so I went back to see what the heck did I get, and it's apparently something called Death Chase and Knox. I think they're 2 games, but they have some like other game that they were selling along with it. I don't know if I purchased it, to be honest. We'll find out when I open it up. What I'm most concerned about here is, you can probably tell, this box is pretty squished. I don't know what happened to it, but I've seen other posts in that Vectrex Fans Unite group about other people having the exact same problem where their boxes were squished. And as collectors, we really don't like squished boxes. Especially, it's okay if it's the outside box, but if the box that the cartridge comes in is squished, that's no good. Now, I have seen several people say that they also got same thing, squished box, but their inside boxes or the package for the game was actually fine. But then I also saw somebody whose box was damaged, and Chris Binary Star, being super cool like everybody is on that, or not, I don't know about everybody, but most of the people I see are pretty cool on that Facebook group. He offered to send him a new box. So hopefully we don't have to go through that, but I'm pretty confident that if I do have a squished box, that Chris Binary Star will hook me up and and get me a new box. So anyway, I don't know what's in here. I know that it's video games and the value was 50 British pounds. But other than that, I blanked out all the addresses, of course. This one I didn't because I think it's just a carrier. This is one that the U.S. Post Office put as a router, I guess, after the initial one. It came into the U.S. and I don't know. This one doesn't matter. Nothing's there. It's some company, and I think this is the same thing. But yeah, I hope that it's okay. The contents are okay. So let's just get to it. Here's my trusty little utility knife. I don't even know where to start. So I read something today about another person who experienced the same thing of a crushed box, thought that maybe the way the box was closed had an effect on the structural integrity of the box, causing it to get squished in certain ways. Okay. Now my tape is being the problem here. Hopefully I don't cut into the actual game box. It's supposed to be well packaged. It's got a lot of tape on it, that's for sure. But I mean, the inside box is supposed to be well packaged. Where is the actual seam here? I've never had so much trouble opening up a box. Oh, I see what that guy was talking about. They did kind of the, instead of closing the box normally, they kind of did the overlapping tops, and I think maybe that reduced the structural integrity of the seal. Yeah, see, so it went under, so they did kind of like the under, then this, then this, then this, then that, and that caused the box to, you know, get squished. That's the theory, at least. It's as good a theory as any, why all the boxes, well, not all of them, but a good portion of them seem to be pretty squished. Boy, I'm failing miserably at opening this box. And again, I think part of it has to do with the way it was closed. Okay. Well, I think there's a good shot that I'm okay here. Can I just muscle through this? Okay. Nothing else in here. Packing material. No. Alright, so maybe I did buy. Looks like I did buy the extra stuff. Let me get this centered here. That looks pretty good, roughly. So, okay. Galaxy War Space Launcher. Yeah, that was the extra package. I remember, or pretty sure that I bought the most expensive package that they were offering, with, like, you know, the number of games you could get. I'm trying to be careful here, not damage the box myself. Okay. So I don't want to cut myself. That'd be no fun. Where's the seam? Oh, I guess it's here. It makes sense. So if you notice, this looks like it has a professional style box. Oh, okay. Okay, now I see. It's dual-sided. And unfortunately, Chris Binary Star, my box is crushed. That sucks. Let's see if I can show you here. Yeah, it's crushed here. That sucks. Well, I have every confidence that he'll make good on the replacement of the box, so I'm not too worried about it right now. Alright, yeah, what do we got here? So this side is Death Chase, and from what I understand, this is like Death Race, the old 70s arcade game where you would run over what the manufacturer ended up describing as gremlins, but a lot of people took to be people, and when you run them over, they turn into little, you know, like I guess there are crosses here. I don't know if they were gravestones or whatever, but in any case, it was basically a racing game where you squished things. And that was the first game that really got a lot of people up in arms about video game violence. And that was back in the 70s, where graphics, I mean, you had to use your imagination for those things. They were very crude graphics. And this side, so that's kind of cool. It's got a dark, this side is Knox. And I have no idea whatsoever, so there's race cars here, what this is. It looks like maybe like a Indy 500 type of overhead racer. This package contains Knox and Death Chase on one cartridge, 2 color overlays, and complete there's a typo there. Complete instructions, I'm sure is what they meant, for use with the Vectrex arcade system. Maybe I want to keep this box. That's got a typo. Invasores Astris, I guess that's supposed to be Latin for Space Invaders. I don't know. There's a Space Invader little guy there. Entertaining old ideas. That's pretty clever. What does this say? This package contains Death Chase and Knox on one cartridge. Same thing. Binary Star Software. So Chris Binary Star, obviously. That is not his last name. Again, unless he was really lucky and got Binary Star's last name and then named his software company after it. So, okay. So I guess Invasores Astris created this Knox game, and Binary Star Software created this game. And this is Galaxy Wars Space Launcher, Binary Star Software as well. So this doesn't have a fancy box like that. Well, I don't know. It's kind of fancy in its own right. So is this 2 cartridges or 2 games as well? I don't know. This is the manual, I guess. Let's take a look real quick. Game options, game mode, Galaxy Wars and Space Launcher levels alternate. Galaxy Wars, play Galaxy Wars levels only. Space Launcher, play Space Launcher levels only. Number of players allows 1 or 2 players. Alternating. Game to be started. Controls, joystick up, down, selects different options. Button 4 is used to select or change selected option. Button 1 will return to the title screen. Tips, can you win the space race? This font isn't really super great for readability. Galaxy Wars, alien UFOs are attacking the Earth. You are mankind's last hope. Your mission, to defend Earth against the galactic invaders. Use guided missiles to destroy the enemy UFO fleet before they annihilate us all. Controls, joystick left or right, or buttons 1 and 2 move your rocket left or right. But button 4 is used for takeoff / thrust. Tips, destroying the UFOs looks like LEDs to me. Destroy the invading UFOs by crashing your rocket into them. The brightest glowing UFOs yield greater points. Destroy these in order for maximum points. Level ends when all UFOs are destroyed. Can you survive the Galaxy Wars? Space Launcher, your mission, should you choose to accept it. Pilot a daring mission to fly through perilous starfields and enter the heavily guarded enemy base to liberate supplies for the Allied forces in the Galaxy Wars. Only the bravest and most skilled pilots need apply. Tips, shield is automatically enabled when approaching enemy UFOs. Destroy as many as you can as you approach the enemy base for high scores. There seems to be some alien markings above the docking ports. What could they mean? That's very interesting. It's got a nice little backstory. Thanks. Special thanks to a whole bunch of people. Chris. Keep on trekking. Okay. So yeah, that's Galaxy Wars / Space Launcher. So I believe I got 4 games. 4 games. 3 of them seem to be... I don't know if this is technically 2 games or kind of one with 2 different kinds of game types. I'm not sure. But anyway, so we got Galaxy Wars and Space Launcher, and Death Chase Knox. I don't know. I think this game, one of these games, I think it's a secret game in it, like a soccer game or something. I'm not real sure. I'll have to look that up. But anyway, let me see if I can get this open. All right. Come on. There's this thick piece of... Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay, that's the contents of it. So what do we have here? So first a cartridge. It's got Death Race and Knox. That's really cool. What does this say here? General Consumer Electronics, 1982. All rights reserved. Did they get recycled cartridges or cartridge cases? I'm not sure if they did or they just reprinted the 1982 copyright for General Consumer Electronics. I'm not sure. So let's take a look at these overlays. Wow, these are This is really thick, so I think it has like a... It must have a film on it, because this is definitely not the right side. I'm not going to mess with that yet. I will do it, but not just yet. So this is Knox. I could see why. There's already scratches on here, so it's to protect the overlay from scratches, I guess. It has to be. Alright. So these are the instructions. One is for Knox. Now that I look at... Oh, invasores ex astris. I don't know why I say it that way. I'm acting like it's some... I don't know. French or something. I'm pretty sure it's Latin. Invasores... In Spanish, that means invaders. Ex astris, I have no... Or ex astris, I have no idea what that means. So copyright James Watts, 2013-2016. Clockworkrobot.com. I guess I could go there and find out more about Knox. So Knox, first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear. It is a racing game. Yep, it's pretty easy to figure out from the overlay. Difficulty setting, the starting grid, 3, 2, 1 race. Okay. So it's got arcade race, GP race, driving tips, select high gears to go fast, select low gears to go slower. Avoid hitting other cars, and hazards like oil and ice will make you skid out of control. Avoid hitting the sides of the track, that will slow you right down. The fastest way to corner is to find the best racing line, but remember, speed is not always the answer. Sometimes it's best to slow down for a corner or for maneuvering through traffic. Usually it's best to put the hammer down. Alright, score by driving fast and finishing laps. Score big by finishing races. Enough instruction, it's time to burn rubber. Okay, cool. So there's all the features there. And this one is Death Race, or let's see, Death Chase. It's based on Death Race, I'm pretty sure. Wow, what's this? It has a... It uses the paddle controller? That has an Atari symbol. Yeah, Atari driving controller. That is sweet, because I have one of those. I looked around like I could... It's probably like it was within reach. It's not within reach, but I do have some, and they're not far from me, honestly. So it supports the Atari paddle controller. That is awesome. Okay, so joystick controls, 2-player, 1 joystick controls. Okay, so forward, reverse gear, accelerate, player 1, player 2. Okay, what is this? Vectrex controller. I'm not familiar with that one, but the Atari controller for sure. If I don't have that, I can definitely get one at Game Over Video Games here in Austin. I know they have them for like $10 for this pair of 2, so you can put that in port 2. That's really cool. So gameplay: send the undead back to the graves with your vehicle. Chain kills for higher scores. Destroy gravestones to find bonuses. The player with the most points when the tire runs out wins. I like that. Very simple. Simple and to the point. Okay, so again, I'm a little hesitant. Oh, screw it. This has to come off. There's no way. There's no way that this is the way. I mean, you can't see through it. I'm gonna feel like really stupid if I was supposed to leave that on. There's no way. There's no way. This has to come off. How? I don't know. Alright, rather than waste time in the video trying to figure out how to take that off, I'll figure that out off camera, and yeah, let's see if we can get to the gameplay. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and play some games. We're going to start with Galaxy Wars / Space Launcher, which is part of the package that I bought. Again, this is a little instruction booklet that came with it. You just saw a video on it. So let me pop this guy in there. Now, this one did not come with an overlay. So I like to use the standard Mindstorm overlay because it doesn't actually do anything other than mask that it's black and white. It still looks monochrome, of course, because there's no real color added to this particular overlay for Mindstorm, but it makes it seem a lot better. When I play anything without an overlay, it looks too bright. Like, I don't know. This softens it up a little bit. So anything without, like when I play the Sean Kelly multi-cart, which is right here, whenever I play that and I don't have the overlay for it, I just use the Mindstorm one. So, all right, let's go ahead and check this out. Galaxy Wars Space Launcher, Binary Star Software. Galaxy Wars : Space Launcher. I had no idea it was okay, Galaxy Wars. Okay, press. So you can't actually see underneath this because of the Mindstorm logo. I'm going to refer back to the instructions now because I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Game mode, Galaxy Wars, play Galaxy Wars level only. I don't know. I'm gonna hit a button. Okay. Options. Yeah. Oh, this looks cool already. Oh, wait. What the? Am I not supposed to do that? Okay. So I'm getting points for... Are these bad? Yes. My ship count went down. Okay. Just checking. I did it on purpose. I really did. Okay. So this is interesting. I don't think I've ever played one of these old retro games where the goal was to crash yourself into, son of a gun, into the bad guys. That's why there's no fire button. You're firing the rocket and you are the rocket. Okay. So my first impression is it's pretty good. Oh, what the? How do you... Oh, it just... Oh, what? Okay. Cool. What the heck happened there? What can I... Space race. 2 players only. Okay, so you can use one controller. Oh, okay. 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 You're trying to get through this, like, minefield. And I'm playing both sides, by the way. Son of a gun. I thought I was being so clever. Darn it. See, I thought they were just stars. But they seem to be hurdy dots, not helpful dots. Oh, I don't know. Gosh, darn it. Gosh. Okay, this would be a lot easier if I was controlling both sides. Oh, it gets higher pitch as you go up. Oh, look at me. Got it, got it. This could be cool. Okay, and you can go backwards and forward. Alright. How do I stop playing this? Is it time-based? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That guy on the left almost made it all the way just holding the button down. Oh. Oh, the guy on the right did make it all the way. Just holding the button down. Look at that. Okay, I guess there's a timer in the middle. Game over. 3-1. Okay. I did space race again. Okay, so 3 selects Space Race, 4 selects Galaxy Wars SL, and 2 does nothing. Okay, I can change this. Ooh. Galaxy Wars SL, Galaxy Wars, and Space Launcher. Well, let's just do regular Galaxy. Oh, shoot. What's the difference between this and SL? See, I'm trying to avoid those stupid UFOs. The graphics aren't bad. Those fireballs make me want to play a Street Fighter 2 for the Vectrex. With Hadouken, those being the fireballs. Okay, so what else let's try... How do I change Space Line? Okay, cool. So what's the difference? What? I don't understand. Oh, it's like Frogger, I guess. Yes, it's like Frogger. How do we turn around? Okay, I'm supposed to... It has a little drift forward. Okay, so I get it. I have to like crush into one of these things and then go to Frogger home and then come back and not get hit by anything. How does this even get harder? Alright. Alright. Those are fun little games. Did I miss any of them? Space Launcher. I don't know what the difference between Galaxy Wars SL and Galaxy Wars. It looked the same to me. Does it say here? Galaxy Wars. Okay, that's not 5. That's SL. Galaxy Wars and Space Launcher events alternate. Galaxy. Oh, okay. SL being Space Launcher. Got it. So Galaxy War SL. Okay, so it's just Galaxy Wars, just Space Launcher, or Galaxy Wars and Space Launcher, which is the SL part. Got it. Now I feel like I've got to do this thing. Shouldn't be too hard. All right. I'm glad I read the directions. I would never think to like ram my ship into them. Come on. Cool. Now I do the space launcher part. Now that I know how to do this. Yay, get it out of there. Okay. Hey, this game's pretty fun. It's a very interesting concept. Like to guide a missile projectile to the enemy. And lose if a projectile gets destroyed before it is able to destroy your enemy. Oh man. I wonder what the story explanation is for these fireballs just floating through the sky. So this is something about like a plan or something. I feel like I'm stealing the plans to the Death Star. Okay. Alright. I can dig this game. It's pretty fun. Cool. Alright. Well, I'm kind of eager to play the other two, but this game is definitely fun. It's a lot more fun than some of the official Vectrex games that I've played, that's for sure. So yeah. You can get that from Binary Software, Galaxy Wars Space Launcher. Pretty cool. Alright, so let me turn this off. And now we're going to play one of the two games that has an overlay. So we're going to take this off. Put it gently to the side. Let me grab... Which overlay should I grab? By the way, I don't think I'd shown you the overlays once I peeled that protective covering off. So let me go ahead and do that. Show it to you. Close up. This is the overlay, and it's beautiful. Now, I know there's some glare here, so I'm trying to show you at an angle. That says Death Chase, and you have the buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2 don't seem to do anything. 3 is gear, and 4 is pedal. And I'm not sure if you can see the artwork there, but it's gorgeous. And this is a pretty thick overlay. Not a cheap piece of crap. It's very nice. Here we got, here lies player 1, here lies player 2. you're supposed to be putting zombies or whatever ghouls back into the grave. So let's put this in here. It's got a little bit of a curve to it. Seems like. See, it bows just a little. See if we can get it to. Wow, it's so. I think it's thicker than the overlays that come with the Vectrex. But yeah, looks pretty sweet. You can see my Atari shirt there. It's very reflective. All right. Oh, that would turn on Mindstorm. We actually have to put this in. This actually reminds me of Random Access Memories, the Daft Punk album, where it's like one helmet and the other helmet. So this is Death Race and, oops, I got it backwards. Death Chase. I keep calling it Death Race. I apologize, Chris. Death Chase and Knox. So that's a skull and that's a racing helmet. So let's put it in there. Turn it on. So this is another one that's kind of a monochrome, just like the Mindstorm overlay, it's just monochrome. Okay, so Knox or Death Chase. Because we have the Death Chase, that looks cool. The Death Chase overlay in, I'm going to go ahead and select that. Wow. Cool. This is kind of the same type of menu system that we just saw because they're both by binary star software. So we can go to each one of these options. That sounds good. Let's just go ahead and start. Okay. Okay, so I've never played the original. Can you die? It's just playing against a computer. I thought the original Death Race was where this looks like you were just in one portion of the road running over guys. So binary star software seems to like games where you run into the enemies with your ship or car in this case, as opposed to shooting. Just run into them. We did the same thing in Galaxy Wars and Space Launcher. So far, player 2 is whooping my butt. So that's pretty impressive that that Chris, or I'm not sure if it's just Chris, Binary Star or somebody else, but it's impressive that this game has a computer-controlled AI. I figured that games that are this old usually don't have computer-controlled AI because it takes too much processing power. But he's written some kind of computer AI that is just way better than I am at this game. How do you die? Is it just time? I guess so. There's a timer, it's got 12 seconds left on it. So I think I'm making a mistake going for these gravestones. I should be going for these dudes. The gravestones are actually the obstacles, and I'm actually going for them. Oh, there's a gear? What does a gear do? Oh, forwards and backwards. Interesting. Oh, okay. And it goes through. I have to say this is not what I expected. I expected kind of a vertical racing game, a little bit like Pole Position. Or Turbo, really, more like Turbo, the old Sega game, arcade game Turbo. Where you'd be, racing, and things would cross your path, and you would just run them over. But this game is more of a chase stuff down game, and run into them, which is still fun, just not what I expected. I think this may be the game that has an extra hidden game in it. I feel like I saw a video of this game in prototype mode where there was a bonus game in it. I gotta stop going for the gravestones. Oh, I'm actually winning 1142 to 890. The scoreboard looks kind of surreal because the scores are being the angle of the camera is a little bit off, but from where I'm standing, the scores show up perfectly in the little boxes for the score from the overlay. And it has like a 3D effect because the overlay is hovering above the screen. So when it shows the score in the box, it looks like 3D. Because it is. Player 2 is winning by 4 points total. Alright, well, I'm not going to play another round of this. Not that I think it's a bad game, but I just want to get to the other game, Knox. Well, let me turn it back off to get the overlay off of here, which is very nice, by the way. It's a great design, looks awesome, and very thick. Looks like top quality stuff. And here is Knox, which again is another monochrome overlay. So what I mean by oh no, it does have two. There's like a square in there in a slightly different color. That's what I mean. Like, so the non-monochrome ones have like rings of color or something that enhance the screen and make it look like it's got some color. This one has a slightly different colored box in the middle. It's almost like it's dark orange and then not as dark orange. JJ Watt? Probably not. Not JJ Watt. So let's go with Knox. That looks really cool. All right. So press 1 for Vectrex stick. Oh, I found my driving control. Let me try with the Vectrex stick first. So 1. Player 2 controls. What? Whatever. Press 1 for Granny, Rookie, or Pro. Let's do Granny. Oh, I see the oil slick. Well, I gotta figure out where I am. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, oil really messes you up. So I'm holding down 4. That's 1. There's 2. No, wait. That's 1. That's 2. This is 3. And this is 4. I wonder why this oil slick has a little thing around it, or like a shape. Boy, I'm just hitting everything. Oh my goodness. I'm on 3 right now as far as speed. This other oil does not. Yeah, the oil is really bad. They almost look like they have 6 wheels. Right? Is it just me? Here, let me go slower speed. Oh my goodness. I'm going at 1 speed just to get out of that corner. Oh my god. There's a 4. I did that on purpose. It looks just, it acts just like the other one. It's a very, very, very bad. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me try the driving controllers. So here is a paddle controller for the Atari 2600. So they actually come 2 attached. So it comes in pairs attached to the same port. So here's the port, you follow them down, and you actually have 1, 2 paddles. So I'm not sure how it chooses which paddle you're going to be in. So let me plug this in first. Or be controlling, I should say. I didn't even know they were the same controller parts. I hope it is, because I don't want to break my Vectrex. Is it the same port? Is there an adapter or something that I need to know about? There may be an adapter. I can't see in there very well. I thought maybe it was just the same port. I can't tell. I'm trying to put the paddle in there. Let me unplug my Vectrex controller. Well, no, they seem to be the same. So it's just a matter of centering it, because this Vectrex controller port, so this one's a different shape. Try it again. The Genesis, oops, I touched the camera there. The Genesis uses the same one too, by the way. Let me turn this off. Uses the same port. So do a lot of Atari computers. Maybe even the ColecoVision. I don't know if this thing fits in there. How the heck does it fit in there? Okay, well, is that in there? Nope. I'm in a lot of trouble sticking this Atari thing in there. I probably skipped over the directions that say something about this, because it doesn't seem to be just going in there. I'll give it another shot here. Yeah, it's not really happening. Well, I'm gonna have to read up about that. Maybe reread the manual, or go on a forum or something, or ask the folks on the Facebook group. But yeah, I can't seem to get that to go in there. Maybe I have to, it seems like I almost have to like shave this down or something to get it to fit. But oh well, you still get the picture. Knox is a racing game. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I think I like, of all of them, quite honestly, I think I like the Galaxy Wars space launcher the most. It doesn't have a cool box or cool overlays like the other two do. Nothing wrong with Knox or Death Chase. I just, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed the space launcher, or the Galaxy Wars and space launcher gameplay just a little bit better, a little bit more. But you know, they're all good. So I'm glad I picked those up. Thanks, Chris Binary Star, for offering these awesome packages to everybody. So, you know, if you have a chance, I think he's doing a second run of these. Definitely pick one up if you can. And again, here's the box for it. There's Knox, and it's a two-sided box. Death Chase. Now mine does have a little problem there, but again, I'm pretty sure Chris is going to take care of me and send me a new box. But they're very, very, very well done. This box is quality stuff. You can the detail is awesome, because you know it's complete 50-50. The top part is gray, the bottom part is black, gray, black. I mean, they did a good job here. The design, the graphic design is amazing. So great job, guys. Everybody involved in this. We really appreciate all your hard work, and keep it up. I hope to get some more homebrew stuff soon. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments, or if you want, just go ahead and join the Facebook group, or ask to join. I think it's moderated. It's called Vectrex Fans Unite. All right, till next time.